Welcome back to Queen's Kitchen. Today we are cooking our one-pan basil baked orzo. Now I have already preheated my oven to 375 and I've already chopped up and maybe have cheated a little bit with our pre-minced garlic and chopped onion. If you want to save a few minutes, definitely buy the pre-cut or pre-diced things. It has helped me a lot. All right, let's saute. We are going to heat up our stove top so we can go ahead and get the oil nice and hot so we can start cooking all of the vegetables and really enhance those flavorings in the dish. And while I let that heat up, I'm actually going to measure out my chicken broth that we will use later. It does give you an option if you want to use vegetable or chicken broth. I just chose chicken broth because it was actually the first thing I found in the store. Okay, so the chicken broth, we are measuring out 3 cups for this specific dish. All right, my stovetop actually gets very hot, so let's start heating up some oil. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add our chopped onion and our minced garlic. And what I already have is about equivalent to 1 medium onion anyway, so I'm just gonna dump that in. And then we do need 4 cloves of garlic. So measure out however your stuff equates to. And we're gonna test the oil just to make sure it's nice and hot. So we are bubbling, so we're gonna go ahead and pour all of this in. I'm not gonna be shy with the onion because I actually really love onion and I love garlic in all of my dishes. And I'm gonna throw in my garlic as well. Set this aside. I'm gonna lower the heat just a little bit because I don't want to burn the onion and garlic. That does not taste good and I have done that before. I think what we should do with AI technology is figure out a way to allow us to smell things through our camera and phone. So Elon or whoever's out there working with tech, I would love for you to be able to do that because I think this would take the video of cooking like to a whole new level. All right, so I'm gonna let that kind of sit there. And once we do that for about 3 or 4 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add the next ingredients, which is going to be the tomatoes and then all of the seasonings. I love the smell of onion and garlic cooking. I don't know why. All right, so like I said, we already have some diced tomatoes. We have our halved cherry tomatoes, and then I already chopped up our basil. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add in our diced tomatoes, our cherry tomatoes. As I'm dropping them off the stove. This one is okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my oregano. So we need about a teaspoon, but I am not actually gonna measure it. I don't often measure my spices. I'm gonna go ahead and add our salt and pepper. Give this a good stir. Fun fact, I did not know that orzo was actually a pasta. I don't know why I thought it was a rice. I feel like that's something that everybody does. All right, so we're adding in our 2 cups of orzo. Stir this around. And then we're gonna add in our 3 cups of chicken broth. And what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're going to bring all of this to a simmer, and then I'm going to transfer this to a oven-safe dish, so then we can set that in to cook for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how your stove or your oven cooks. Mine's a little warmer, so I'm probably gonna do a little less than 20. I'm making a mess on my stove today. All right, let's add in our chicken broth. I'm just gonna give this one, hopefully not messy, stir. Maybe I'll keep the camera on just in case I spill this.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come.
Gonna sprinkle this in there. Again, give it a nice stir. And into the oven for about 20 minutes we go. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this on, and you know what? Because I wanna make sure that we get this full of cheesy goodness, I'm gonna actually stir some in and then add a little bit more to the top. I mean, who doesn't like cheese in their stuff, you know? Exactly what it needed to. It absorbed all of that yummy, yummy, yummy chicken broth. Add just a little bit of more cheese to the top, and we'll pop it back in to melt, and it will be ready. I'm excited to try this. All right, here we go. All right, we'll set our timer for, we'll do like 3 minutes.
A few moments later.
All right, it's officially done. The cheese is melted. We're gonna pop it out. I'm gonna set a little bit on the plate so it can cool, and then of course we're gonna do the queen taste test. Do you guys ever get scared about like dropping one of these out of the oven? I'm gonna turn this off so we're not wasting electric. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get a close-up of this. All right, let's put some on the plate. I'm actually gonna use my pot holder and be smart. Oh wow, this is so cheesy. Woo, look at that.
Nice.
Put some out here so we can try it. This will be our dinner tonight. The cheese doesn't want to come out. Okay, maybe I added a little bit too much cheese. Like I said, this is a super easy recipe. It smells delicious, so it has to taste delicious. This would be great after like a busy, cooler fall day. I think this is going to be probably one of my favorite new recipes to make because I do like orzo. All right, I'm gonna get tomato. I'm afraid it's gonna be a little hot. My kids always tell me to blow on their food. What's funny is like when they ask me to do a cold item like ice cream, Mommy, will you blow on it? All right, try not to burn my mouth. Yep. Wow, okay. This is good. I need more tomato. I'm a big tomato person. Wow, this is yummy. I got so excited, guys. I forgot to garnish with our basil. So good. But that's okay. We forget stuff. Okay. We're gonna give this recipe like a solid 8 out of 10. It was easy, tastes delicious, make so much of it. I think I will add like chicken or like turkey the next time, just to add more protein. And this is gonna be like a weekly thing that we make in the Queen household. So, I will catch you guys on the next recipe. I hope you have a great day.